Yo, what's good? What's good? Just don't tell your wife. That's the number one step, man. That's the number one step. Hold up. I think I forgot to log out from my league account. Oh, it's fine. Come to my voice chat. Sign out like a boss. Come to my voice chat. With coaching on stream? Why is this coaching on stream? Coaching on stream. Coaching on stream, guys. What the hell? Is he coaching on stream? Is he coaching though on stream though? Come to my voice chat. With coaching on stream? Why is this coaching on stream? Coaching on stream. Coaching on stream, guys. What the hell? Is he coaching on stream? Is he coaching though on stream though? Mm-hmm. My voice chat. With coaching on stream? Why is this coaching on stream? Mi van? Coaching on stream, guys. What the hell? Is he coaching on stream? Is he coaching though on stream though? Mm-hmm. Mi van? Where the hell is the self remote? Mi van?
Yo, what's up?
Igen, de ne legyen benne olyan céklelé, tudod. Oh wait, I have to give my sister money so he buys me something, wait.
Yeah, no problem.
Where the hell is the self remote? Mi van?
Yo, what's up?
Igen, de ne legyen benne olyan céklelé, tudod. Oh wait, I have to give my sister money so he buys me something, wait.
Yeah, no problem.
Where the hell is the self remote? Mi van? Igen, de ne legyen benne olyan céklelé, tudod. Oh wait, I have to give my sister money so he buys me something, wait. Oh my god. League coach Gabe is back. Hello.
Hello, what's up?
I'm fine, and you?
Yeah, I'm good too.
Do you want to do live games or look at your replays?
I think we can do live game actually.
Okay, let's do live games then. Oh my god. So what do you like to play right now?
Mostly mid lane
Okay, so why do you like mid
and
lane?
super, yeah.
Okay.
Right now I really like her playstyle.
Um.
Like
Mhm.
you can actually do something, and I think ADC's got like so hard nerfed that.
I mean, AD carries are really strong right now. I think you're delusional with that one, but I think you can play Cassiopeia if that's what you feel like.
Do you think? Actually, I played a lot of ADC.
Yeah, but everything everything you see is just a perception. Everything you hear is also an opinion, not a fact, right? So
Yeah,
it's
true.
like
It's
based on
just an
your
opinion
like
I heard, and I can actually.
it's like hard to judge when you are low elo, you know, like when you are gold, silver, plat, whatever. It's
Yeah.
like you're gonna have some personal experiences, you know, and they are not true most of the times, you know. It's like
Mhm.
when a woman says I hate all men because they had like 3, 4 bad exes in the past and now they think every man is a dog shit human being, you know. It's
Mhm.
just like a bias you get, you know. But as a low elo player, it's like hard to like have a like you can't have like an opinion as a whole over a class in the game, you know, because
Yeah, I see.
like more than often it just won't be correct, you know. It's like even for high elo players, it's hard to judge, you know. So it's like to actually like judge a class, you actually got to be really high elo with a lots of games, you know. Otherwise, you're just gonna get some false concepts more than often, you know.
The thing is, I didn't play it last 4 or 3 days because I was on a vacation, but I just heard it because
Where
of
did
the
you
patch.
go?
Um, I was like at the
Ohio.
sea.
Ah.
No, no, no. I'm living in Germany, and we went to the North Sea
Uh-huh.
for like 2 or 3 days because one of my friends, he uh, what's the English word? He engaged. He married,
Oh.
and
Uh-huh.
so we were invited, and then we said like, okay, we stay here for 2 or 3 days, and
Oh yeah, how
see.
much did you guys have to pay for the marriage?
I what? No, I didn't marry it.
No,
Actually, my friend married
yeah, but how much did you guys have to pay
to
to
like a
join the
present.
marriage? Yeah.
I actually was 40 euros.
Wait, only 40 euros, what?
Mm, the thing is, here in Germany, it like the amount you pay is considered what what's your like life conditions are.
Oh
And
yeah, that
because
makes
my
sense.
girlfriend is a student, and it's her friend that got married, and not mine,
Yeah,
it's actually fine for
yeah.
them, and fine to like that we only gift them
Yeah, it's
some money.
so good. It's so good in Germany. I mean, out of those 40 euros, you would buy 2 league coaching from me, but that's not so important. That's really nice in Germany because in here, like I've been telling my family, we are broke asses. We can't go to so many religious events that they kept going, you know, and they have to pay a lot like other people would do if that are wealthy, you know.
No,
But I told them we don't stay so well with the money, and then every time they are complaining, oh well, we don't really have money, guys. So I've been telling them like they shouldn't go to like every single like uh
really
religion event or whatever. Like he
insane.
finished like 12 classes and he gets his diploma or whatever things, you
Yeah.
know.
I mean, I have friends who lost their job lately and went to a marriage,
Yeah,
and they only had to pay like 20 euros or stuff
yeah,
because like
yeah.
everyone knows that this guy can't afford it right now, and so no one will like have a bad feeling. But else, if you are like in a good state and in a good job and you earn a lot of money, it's actually normal that you pay way more money.
Yeah, like what the fuck is this in Romania that everybody got to pay the same amount? Honestly.
That's weird. But I mean, like, yeah. I mean, I think your marriages are way bigger than ours.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. But a lot of these marriages and whatever religious events
Like,
and are
we
made
had
just for
only
money.
70 people, and I think in Romania, like, there
Yeah,
are more than 70 people
yeah.
coming to a marriage.
After more than 100, right? So
Yeah. So I think that's a big difference.
Yeah, but it feels like this, like marriages and whatever things are just made for money, honestly. At this point, I think it's just business.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just think so, because like just think about it, you just get some extra laws on yourself and you're married, like what?
Um, yeah. I mean, like, yeah. I've seen some videos where like 200 or 300 people are in a like in Romania in a big marriage. 200, 200 people on a party. So yeah, what do you think right now? Like I because I wasn't here for 4 days, I didn't watch any like patch things. I just heard that ADC's items and stuff got nerfed. But what do you think right now? Is it true that lately like mid lane is getting really strong and jungle also like the assassins are getting nerfed?
Man, I mean, mid lane never been weak for a long time, that's the thing. Now assassins got buffed. I mean, when did assassins get nerfed? Because I don't like, what did they nerf in assassins?
Because I heard from a friend they nerfed Kha'Zix and stuff.
Yeah, but that's 3 AD in the early game. Now, of course, it's gonna affect a little bit, is clear. It's gonna affect his like early game all in. But if Kha'Zix is fat, you know, and he's still gonna one shot you. So it's like, yeah, it's gonna affect his early game. But when you're ahead, you know. So it's like it might be a nerf. Maybe it's gonna affect people in very high ranks where it's hard to get kills with Kha'Zix. But other than that, it's not that big, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Then what else got nerfed this patch? I mean,
This is also like my
Kha'Zix got nerfed. That's all, right? Like, did any other assassin get nerfed? Because I don't think so.
okay.
Kha'Zix
I
got
see.
nerfed, and like what else? I don't see anything else in this patch. Like what?
Also, lately I have a big something. I don't know. Maybe you can give me some tips on ranked anxiety, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm I climbed 1000 LP in the last 60 games. 1000 LP, and now I'm getting some hard games actually. So it's not actually where I think, oh, I'm right now at the 60% win rate. It's more like getting into like 50% games where I think, oh shit, this could be a flip. Like going into a match is every time for me a flip. And that's why I'm getting anxiety and don't want to really go for
I mean, that's the thing. You should be
ranked.
willing to understand that League is really a flip. You can't expect, honestly, everybody to play consistently, as you can't play consistently in every single game, honestly.
True, but
Th-
you can play way better consistently in low elos than in higher elos.
you can, but here's the thing. Like,
Like there's a reason why good players have like 50, 70 or 80% win rates in gold.
that's the thing, like simply said, how to deal with ranked anxiety is just queue up and you play, and that's all really. That would be the very simple answer to you, because then your brain just automatically rewires from the anxious brain. It's kind of like when you're afraid of a dog, right? And in general, you're
Hmm.
really, really scared of dogs, right? Now, there's like a friend of yours, he has like a dog, for example, right? And he
Hmm.
says the dog doesn't bite, and you start touching the dog, petting the dog, right? Now
Yeah.
your brain in that moment rewires, and it's not as anxious anymore as it was before, because it understands that not all the dogs gonna eat you alive, you know. And the same thing applies to League. Your brain just simply gonna rewire if you keep playing, which means that if you just like don't allow this intrusive thought, this like ranked anxiety just to take over, and you keep playing, you're gonna have some bad experiences, and sometimes you're gonna feel that ranked anxiety is getting more and more fueled. But what's gonna happen if you keep playing even and even more games? You're gonna see that, well, not every games are dog shit. In fact, like if you look at this win rate, 65% of the games are won, which means we are getting, generally speaking, 100% more LP gain, you know, so far, right? 100%
Hmm.
you gain more LP than you lost, right? So it's really all about like just playing the game, and then you're gonna observe it with your eyes that like all of the things you were afraid of were just in your imagination, you know. Like this is not real, that every time your teammates gonna int, you know. Like for example, I click on this game. Now did your teammates int in here? they were kinda even, they didn't hint, right? I click on this game as well. Let's see what they did. They didn't hint. She did well, he did well, he did well, he did well. They even did well, right? So you can even see like statistically that no, maybe this game your teammates didn't do well. Bad, bad, right? So it's just one side of the spectrum to see league as like I have ranked anxiety and in every single game I gonna get dog shit teammates or two strong enemies, you know? Like some games it's
Is
really
Siri still okay here? Actually, wait a second.
yeah, like it's only one side of the spectrum, right? To see like this thing, you know. This is like the
Mhm.
ranked anxiety. You see 4-8, 4-10, 3-9, right? Like this is where people enter. Now that's like one side of the spectrum to be constantly like you're not a real like like you don't see the whole spectrum, you know. You see only the negative side of it. This is the negative side of it. This can happen. This is the positive side of it, but you gotta see like the whole spectrum, you know. It's not like that I always gonna get dog shit teammates, because bad and good times don't last forever, you know? So
I see, I see.
so these are the moments where of course like your expectations gonna go really high, and the same way as it's really easy to get really overconfident, because right now I have a good win streak, I get shit ton of kills, and what happens usually in this type of moments, your expectation raises up, and when suddenly you have bad teammates, a bad a bad game in general, then what's gonna happen? Your confidence gonna be crushed, and then you're gonna be also crushed by your own expectations of thinking that I constantly want to get good teammates, and that like reality gonna crush you when you don't meet those imaginary expectations, you know, in your
Mhm.
head. So that's like the simple answer. Your brain just rewires if you keep playing. In fact, anything that in the past, if you remember, there were certain things you were scared to do in your life, you overcame them by doing it. So the reason why you are afraid of it, that's the exact reason why you should do it. Now, sometimes you also got to pay attention to your fear, because if you are afraid, let's say, of a lion, then of course you don't really want to approach a lion or something, you know? So you got to realize if a fear is psychological, or if the fear is something that you should watch out for, because fear itself has a really important message. Like you see like a really dangerous guy on the street, maybe you want to avoid it. Maybe you see like whatever, you know, like a dark alley, maybe you want to avoid it because you're afraid of it. So even like fear itself has like a good message, you know. Or for
Mhm.
example, you see like everybody is troll picking in your team, then you're afraid, oh, maybe we're gonna lose this fucking game, right? Then that fear maybe gonna tell you dodge this shitty game, right? And then he has a good match. Then it has a good message, right? So it's important to
Mhm.
like watch out on the message of your emotions, and then let them go, you know.
I see. Okay, I will try actually to do it. Like, just go into games. Like having like a pro player mentality. Like they don't care. They just go into the game to get better.
I mean, you're gonna feel afraid time to time. You're gonna feel scared, but that's how we are, you know. Like it's just like that.
Yeah.
It's really all about like what do you do when you're scared, how you overcome it.
Mhm. About the matchup, actually, I'm thinking that we will actually get poked a lot. Maybe I could have bought like longsword into pots, but I also feel like we can scale, or I need to scale here. I don't know. Maybe longswords would be here better. I didn't think about it, but
Oh, wait, are you
I thought
streaming?
maybe.
Oh, wait, I was looking at my stream. Okay, let's look at yours. What happens in here? Let's look at your stream. If you have call and you mainly scale, it's fine. But why do you go Seri Yumi when it's so dog shit this patch? You know what? You
Because
can still go
he
Skrit.
picked Yumi. He picked Yumi, and I asked you if I
Yeah,
go Twitch or Ziri,
you
and
know
you
what?
didn't.
I didn't know you're streaming, but it's fine. It's you can go crit, and that's like okay.
I go AP actually. I saw a build that is really strong with AP.
I mean, you have an Amomo. But I don't know. I think does your teammate need an A? I mean, your team kinda has a lot of AD already, huh? Wanna go AP?
Yeah, I think I
You
can
have
do it.
like an Amumu to set you up, but I don't know how to feel about it, honestly. It's more preferable to still go AD because Yumi provides
I'm
you
not
on
really
hit.
concentrated. Sorry.
Yeah, it's more preferable still for you to go AD because you don't have too much setup beside Amumu. Then the other issue is that you have a Yumi that gives you attack speed on hit, you
This
know.
level 2.
So
Wait, that's it.
Yeah, you got to space a little better around his third, fourth shot, right? You can also like throw in a Q, then walk away, but you got to space it really well, of course. Also aim to not put a point in your Q, in your E, right? You should put a
But
point
why?
in your W.
But why? Is he? What did I have wrong?
Yeah, I guess you just killed herself. So usually you don't want to put a point right now in your E, unless you're facing hooking champs, or you want to play aggressively. But other than that, just put a point in your W. Maybe you can look for a W poke, or just like glass hit a minion with your W if Jin has his fourth shot and you want to like space out of his attack range, right? But
Hmm?
if you're not gonna play aggressively, don't put a point in your E. It's just not gonna allow you to do anything, you know.
Wait, but I didn't enter that because he's spamming me. I don't think I entered it.
He tried to force, but your champs are really weak into them. Like Ashjin are just smashing you. So your goal is just to time move. You can shove this. You should
Yeah,
shove this.
actually, I have to shove here. Yeah.
Yeah, Terika now. It might be a bluff, but I don't think so. In these ranks, they are smart enough. Just give up your E and shove it. Probably they're not camping in the bush waiting for you to give up your E. Yeah, should be fine. Now all you can do is just maybe move your camera on mid lane and try to get the roam off. And maybe you can do something. Just move your camera on mid. Now she's recanning. Then we don't do anything. We don't
On
do,
his top side.
we don't do
He's
anything.
pushing back to me. Actually, he will push. Actually, I get actually statics. Wait a second. Static.
You wanna go static? I don't know how to feel about it. We can go static, honestly. Guess you have a wave clear, because that's what Zeri doesn't have, right?
Like it's I think really strong on here to go AP because he is going tank at the AP
Well,
direct. I think these like isn't Volibear also going tanky?
he goes
The-
AP, yeah, but against tanks, DPS Zeri is better than burst damage AP, you know, that's the thing.
I think
You still can
it's
build
fine
Kraken
because
out of
like Jin
these.
will be killed from that mostly.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Wait,
shit,
is
run.
wait why?
Yumi's feet controlled or something.
It's
Like,
okay. We
what can...
get pushed in. Yeah, it's I have to farm it on the tower.
Yeah, you should Q auto it.
Mm.
Oh, you don't get it, okay.
I freeze this one. I think I actually
You can't really freeze it, they're gonna shove it out anyways. It's not worth for you to take damage, because what's gonna happen, you're gonna
yeah.
get poked more under tower to the point where they just kill you, so it breaks in few seconds, that's the thing, you cannot freeze it. All you could then do is just maybe ping that your bot lane is missing, and maybe this don't even try to freeze it. Maybe Yumi can freeze it with
I
his
mean
body.
maybe now I can freeze it a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even have to hold it with your body, it
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
helps itself, that's good then. Ideally, Yumi should tank it, because you can't afford to lose HP.
Yeah, because I didn't bought pots. He's way stronger than me. Actually, he's stronger in a poke, but in the all-in I can maybe do something. But also I'm Zeri. I actually can't do
Yeah,
shit.
like what the hell do we wanna build now? I can't think of Kraken, that would be... We wanna go AP? I mean,
Have to hit it again.
I'm just thinking what should you build honestly now after the Bruiser changes? Because Trinity is useless now, probably you already know it. Monzeri.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard it.
So all you can go is just go back to the
Wait,
crit
I
build.
want to show you Riftmaker. I want to show you Riftmaker actually.
That's useless honestly, Monzeri. You gotta go burst if you wanna go for an AP build. Stuff like Ludens, you know, that's your ideal build. Ludens, Muramana, that's the AP build.
Wait, he failed it.
You got a flash? Oh, I guess he doesn't. Don't even bother, don't even step up, because Jin could
I go
flash out to
base
you.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah, Jin could flash out to you, so don't bother. He
It
gets...
said I get Essos actually. It's fine.
He could then probably snipe the wave of the ball, but I think it's fine. Um, you can eat
I
through
think
this
this
wall.
back is fine because I need to like
Yeah,
wave clear.
you can eat through this wall like Bard does, you know?
Wait, can it's I think yeah it's
You can,
fine.
there's like the base wall, you know? You can eat to this inhib, you know? From the base.
Yeah, I think it's here. I think kind of.
Now you don't have to walk back though, but you can also eat this wall, you know, nearby. You gotta use your E, because in combat you won't use it anyway, so just wanna use it to
Okay.
gain
Yeah,
space, you know?
it's a mistake. It's a mechanical mistake right now for me. Yeah.
I mean, what do we do? We just scale and hope. Scale and
I
hope.
hope for my first item and maybe yeah.
I mean, scaling is fine. They are supposed to win the early game really hard, the Jhin and Dash. If this is the advantage they took, then what did they take?
Also, like, we got a free kill. It's fine. Like,
Yeah.
we got a kill on bot. I didn't die it. I can freeze it a bit. Ashe is here. Like, I think freezing here is okay, wouldn't you say? Because, like, he will shove in.
This won't
for sure.
freeze. It will slow push back, honestly, that's the thing.
But he will push in. I'm like thinking right now, he will push in. So
You should just like shove this wave and we can rotate to
Yeah.
Drake. Just shove and rotate, that's what you should do. Look at what you... If you're 6, just rotate, just get your 6, then... just wipe the wave actually. Swipe the wave completely and then rotate for your teammates. Maybe we can get something done. Just go to Drake, maybe we'll find Ashe or something. Check LeBlanc's HP. Can they do something with oh?
no,
Look, Scuttle, look, Scuttle. Get the Scuttle away from...
I don't think I can fight them.
You just space out.
I think that's a safer call. I don't want to die actually on Zewi.
Yeah, you can play that safely.
I think fighting, I don't know. I don't feel confident. Like,
Yeah, you don't want to fight it. What level is Yumi? 5? You can fight them. Ashe won't scale
he's
too
pushing
well.
out. Like, he's
Yeah.
trolling right now.
He is, but at least that's great for you. Honestly, you gotta tell this Yumi to use EZ more often when you're trading. Because you're taking so much poke for free. Just type in the chat, use your E more often, Yumi, or something, because this guy is not...
Use E.
Let's hope you clear the Yumi. Just all in them. Go in and ult. Go in and ult. Go in and ult. Go in.
I can't ult right now. I think I wait. Give me a second. I'm ulting.
You don't have to ult now. Because it was like only one. Actually, it's
I was
fine.
ulting because Kana.
Yeah, I guess it's
I
fine.
have E.
Don't go too deep because he's gonna ult you. Under tower. W? Oh. Maybe fit your W, we would ban kill. W? W? No, you don't have to wall hit it. You could ban normal hit it and Skarner would be dead, you know? Walk away before Jhin ults you.
I go base actually. I don't care.
Before Jhin realizes he can ult you, should be... Walk, side
Wait,
steps.
it's warded! It's warded! And she doesn't come to me and heal me! Wait, what is warded here? He perfectly shot it!
Yeah, it's probably warded or some.
And I don't get... Actually, this is so bad right now. I think this base is okay.
Yeah, you can go for that, it's fine.
Oh my god, this is so bad right now, the base.
Just eat through the wall. Or eat through the other wall. Eat through this big wall as well. I think you can eat through this one as well if I'm correct, yeah.
Yeah, really bad.
Static Sheave. So what do you wanna get after Static Sheave?
I want... I mean, like, this is warded for sure.
Just wait a Momozor and we can fight. You can look for a W on the Jhin time to time. Just to poke his HP a bit. Just try to W dash. Fine. Just bait with your body so they're gonna... Oh, no, we don't. Skarner is there. Just try to position.
Like...
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with these Yumi players. I genuinely believe that's a bot on Yumi, but I'm not sure, honestly.
No, he's actually tilted. And now they're mid lane.
Well, I guess Yumi players have a
He's
massive
tilted.
ego.
Like, how? Man.
Yeah, you know what? Just move your camera on the Ashe fight. Are they low right now? They killed like ones. Walk away. You got the E away. You got the E away through the alcove area. No, you don't get it. But like,
I mean, I'm fine.
I guess you're not
Like-
dead. Bro, I think Yumi is feet controlled or what? Wait. Hey, Yumi doesn't. Yumi doesn't press his abilities at all. You know what? Just don't think about Yumi that it exists because he does nothing. So that at least we got the kill, you know. But just don't think that she will do anything, you know. Alright, so the hell can we do now? We have static shield, we can shove waves, so I guess we can shove and roam, honestly, that's what we can do. Yeah, it's like our game plan now.
Yeah, like I don't have a support right now at this point.
Yeah, the thing. Yeah, it's gonna like wipe the next wave and look for a mid roam and hope, or we can invade the enemy jungle on his red, just ping your Amumu to invade after this wave. Oh, you gotta be careful though, it's a Jin though. And
And I
Jim,
won't get helped.
let's kill the wave. Oh shit. Oh my god.
He won't help me. He won't help me.
Bro, I wouldn't walk there. The Blanc
Okay.
is missing
I
now.
was thinking about this one.
You can just pick up the, yeah, and pick up the dead one. Wait for your team, ping your Amumu, he has ult, we can fight this. Just look for a W in. Go, 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 commit now, now, we can fight this. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Q, keep going, nice. Focus in, keep focusing. Ult, ult, ult. You got the ult so we can disengage from this guy. Or can
I
we?
want to engage actually.
E through the wall, E through the wall, W. Nice Q, one more. Run, run. Get the bot wave, get the bot wave. Don't care, don't care. Get the bot wave now. Get the bot wave now. Can shove it in ASAP with this static shield build we have. Sparks ready. Just Q the wave, QW.
Yeah, because I waited for the wave to
Yeah,
come
yeah,
for the
that's fine.
statics.
Yeah, that's good. Where plates up? Plates are not up. Uh, can
I
honestly.
do one wave and go base actually. I don't care about the
Yeah,
tower.
yeah. You can even position in a way you get the W on the minions, then you static. You know, you can't get the tower.
Oh
Or
no no no.
I guess you
Oh
just
shit.
run.
I have the base I think.
You got to be careful with dash here, or just hold your finger on your E.
Rift Maker is next.
Ah, weird. Sounds to be kinda illegal. I think you should go Ludens, honestly. It's gonna be way better than Rift. This as I see it. Well, actually go Sork Shoes, don't go this, go Sork Shoes. You wanna get AP damage. If you're gonna go AP, you wanna go Sorks, not this shit. Get
Mm.
Sorks and get Ludens probably. Just get Ludens over Rift. It's gonna feel to be better.
No, for sure. Like I'm really sure. I think Rift Maker's better.
Because they're not supposed to
Runes.
DPS. That's the thing about Riftmaker, it's a DPS item, but you wanna burst. You wanna one-shot people, that's the thing. You don't care about like having...
Trust me. I want to show you actually.
Show me, I guess, then the Riftmaker one.
And after this, I'm getting what's called I think here Nasha's Tooth.
Okay. Uh,
Because
don't
it's the out
you... You
attack.
should
It's the
W
out
max.
attack.
If you go AP, you should W max E scales with crit, you know? And it doesn't... Does your E scale with AP? I don't think so, right? Or maybe just a little bit, but if you're going AP, you should spam those Ws, you know, not necessarily the E's, you know? Because you will be just like a spam W bot in mid lane game, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Just walk up, we can fight this. Step up to dash, ping your teammates. We can do this, just do the Drake. E through the wall, follow up the Z, get the assist, W him or something. Just go, W him. You don't lose anything if you W and get the assist. Ah, I'll be a bit
I
late.
wasn't in range. I think.
Earlier it was, you know, it's fine. Now we're just gonna go
I
back.
go bot actually.
Actually,
Yeah,
go
top
bot,
side.
go bot. They can secure it
Mm.
alone. They can secure it. Oh wait, there's a fight up or? I don't care actually. They can probably win it. They can probably win it. Your teammates are ahead enough to do so. You can position in a way that you W the wave so you wipe it faster, you know? Just why not okay, get the bot wave? I should then W the wave from the wall, you know? So we get it in slightly faster, you know? Always look for those W wall angles when you're shoving the wave, you know?
Yeah, I see.
Before the wave even arrives, so we don't have to like walk to the wall again. We're just gonna like get this done. I'm gonna keep pushing and we don't care about anything else, and that's all for Q. Okay, and you don't wanna greet for more, honestly. We can don't go whatever X corner could be in this bush. It's a bit really, it's really risky what you're doing in here.
How much do I need? Actually, 500. I go mid.
You can
Oh
go
wait,
mid.
we need base.
Check what the items,
Yeah,
what
go
does he have?
base. I think I go mid actually.
I mean, who's gonna defend, that's the thing. Yo! Uh, you just wanna finish your Rift Maker? Gonna be back in a second.
Yeah.
Answer to the animals. Right, I'm back. Did I come
Nice.
back to the fun part?
Yeah, I got like 2 or 3 kills right now.
Oh, wait, we came back to the fun part then. Okay, how is Rift Maker
It's
broken?
like it's over.
Uh, just play around Amumu. Amumu, sit always around Amumu or ping Amumu. Amumu is your. No, walk away, eat through the wall, eat through the wall. No, eat through the wall so escape. Run, keep running. Fuck, did I? Okay. Yeah, here's a forge. We can't
Like,
disengage.
I'm so tilted about the Yumi actually.
Uh, it's like bad positioning from you because you can't disengage from them even through the wall, you know? So it's like you gotta like hug the Amumu, that's what you do. Maybe the Jace,
I
but
think with Yumi I win.
you just like you're an AD carry, you know, so you just like simply sit around Amumu, Jace, you know. That means that's to some degree pierced because he kills the enemy champion, right? So you don't get killed. But you can only like position around them, you know.
What are they? Holy shit.
Wow, that is getting fucked. Oh, I see. He's 3 ults used though. No ult from Amumu yet. He didn't ult. Why didn't he ult though? For real, go on, just ult.
I'm going.
Just look for a W.
What?
Okay, you get the penta. This is your penta. This is your penta.
I don't have a jump.
Just W to the wall. Just get some ever. Just randomly W. Maybe you're gonna snipe her. Oh, almost.
Oh my god. So sad.
But now your W does physical damage. How does like the AP build work then? Hold up.
Like with passive.
Yeah,
It's passive
yeah, it still scales like your W still scales with AP, I believe. It just does physical damage. So then I guess like going Ludens is weird because your W does not deal anymore like magic damage. Like a passive does, and your ult does AP damage, right? W scales with AP. I think Q scales with AP as well, if I'm correct. You just wanna get the hell out of here. You always see through the wall, by the way. Ult now, ult, so you can disengage. You need to even ghost, probably. And just try to kite around them. You can kill them. Ghost, pop your ghost. E. Because you don't have damage without E. Just use your E, use your E. Keep going. Q, keep going. W through the wall. W through the wall. Q auto, maybe she dies. I just, I guess you're just gonna keep pushing them. You know what? This build is not that trash. I thought it's gonna be really bad, but not that bad, because I guess like Ludens would be kind of troll, because now I remember their W actually is physical damage. It's me or is Yumi kinda throwing since she's not on Zeri there? Ah, Yumi just... Yumi, I don't know, man. That guy been hinting since laning phase. So what do we get, Rabadon or
Actually,
Kraken?
Rabadon, yeah.
I mean, Rabadon is
Was-
for burst, right? Kraken is for DPS. It depends what do you value. I would go for burst because most of them are... But they have actually tanks. Like, you should go Kraken, actually. Like, they have the Volibear, they have the Skarner. I mean, those people just eat shit the whole day. Like, you just... Those are not one-shotable. Then, I don't know, LeBlanc. She has so many dashes. You won't even hit your W. She just disengages. And the
Yeah,
other
Kraken
ones...
is best.
Yeah, and the other ones, I don't know, maybe they just position safely or something. So it's like, at this point, you just go DPS
At
and...
this point, we do actually Baron, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, what the hell is this wave clear?
Strong.
Spring your Amumu to play more often around you. Like, if you have Amumu, we win. If you don't, we may die, that's the thing. But with Amumu, we just win. Hard. Focus the LeBlanc, W. E, commit. E wasn't really well angled. Just basic him, try to basic him. He dies. Just W. Ah,
That's fine.
you can get the next wave, you just one-shot it, you know. I can get the tower as well, or... I mean, we can get
Yeah,
both.
I get
We can
power
get
and-
both.
Yeah.
We can get both.
Right.
Just flash basic. E flash basic.
I don't think it's worth.
I
I
mean,
think
you get your Nasher
I
though.
don't get a lot.
Or
Like,
the
I think in the
Kraken.
next fight, my flash is way more important.
Ah, I can do that as well, but I feel like in next fight what's gonna happen, I'm gonna ult them and you one-shot them. Honestly. But
Yeah.
I mean, sparing it is
I mean,
fine.
it's not a mistake to just go here for the safe place.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Do you have your item? You don't? Just
I
stay.
mean, we fight still. I'm so
E
strong.
through the wall, E through this
I
wall.
will eat this one.
E through this one then. Or E through that one, just E through a wall and commit. Have we missed? Oh, what the fuck is the damage?
Oh.
It was like a cube basic, what? Blade of the Ruin King Dominic's regards if they too much tanky. Well, on the AP build you can also go stuff like Void Stuff, Kraken. If you go like, for a AD build on there you can get Lord Dominic's. You wanna E out because you're gonna get ulted. Oh, what? You actually have baited them? Student is actually a genius? You actually baited them? But yeah, generally speaking, don't walk into a Skarner ER, you know?
Yeah, I played this wrong, but it's fine.
You can still look for a W. There's nothing I guess to do. I mean, you can get Kraken. You should just get Kraken, honestly, at this point. You could also one-shot the wave with one basic attack.
I just get Kraken actually. I don't.
I mean, honestly, I think you could win get the bot tower and the waves, but you get Kraken. So. How much damage does your Kraken do right now? Can you check it? Whoa, 650. That's a lot of damage. That's crazy, actually. Crazy.
Yeah, actually, look my passive.
How much? 423 plus 11 percentage max health damage. Okay, that's good. So I should
Yeah,
use it as a last resource. You know, you WQ ult and then you auto. You know, so that way you deal more. Kind of crazy though. What the hell is this build? But also I see it's an AP build, so seems like interesting build. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I think it's cool.
He don't has ult.
He has it all the time, by the way. If he has Union boots, he has it all the time. Plus like 2 cooldown items.
Wait, he has ult every time?
Yeah, like all the time he has ult. That's how you should imagine it. Because he just has it all the time.
I mean, like we won the fight all of it.
With that cooldown
It was
build.
really bad by me. Like I'm a bit tilted about the mistakes, but yeah, it's fine. We win the game at the end.
Yeah,
I
so you
played
got to pay
15-4.
attention to,
It's
yeah.
like with playing with a troll supporter 15-4, it's like okay, it's good.
I mean, that's why you got to pay attention to so your intrusive thoughts don't take over, you know? Like, you're gonna feel shit when people are not performing well, but then what's gonna happen? You're also gonna do a lot of autopilot mistakes, like, you walked, like, into so many Skarner woods, I mean, should be happy that he never had a follow-up, you know, but normally, normally people follow that shit up, you know, and you get killed. It's just I don't know how this Skarner was solo every time he ulted you. Or almost every time.
Wait, he dies.
I guess he just like dies or not.
They are so bad that they don't need me to win.
I guess he just GG or what.
GG's. That was one fun game. I mean, like, you can see that this can work, actually, yeah?
Yeah, like I can see it working. It's just I don't know what do you do when they have a more. That's the issue because you build so many items that are not void stuff on Zeri.
But
So
I do also AD damage.
you deal, but I guess Kraken does the AD damage, right?
Yes. It's just that it scales with AP, you know?
Yeah. That's like lots of AP damage, but the only thing I can think of if they ever get a more, it feels like you don't deal damage. Cause
Yeah.
not sure what to tell you honestly. It's not bad. It's probably not bad right now, cause the
I mean, I think it's better than the other builds because, like, Trinity is, I think, really bad.
I mean, Trinity is bad, Crit is like okay, but you can't go burst AP anymore like Ludens and Revenant because your W deals like physical damage, so I guess like this is like the remaining AP build you can still use. Your hybrid AD build.
Yeah.
I still a bit salty about Yumi not being on Zeri more or less to protect a bit. And right now, Nami is better with Zeri if you go for the AP build or what else. Stuff
Yeah.
like that. I think Nami is 100% better.
What do you think are what are my big mistakes from the game?
I mean,
Like, I
it's
think
really like
positioning at the end. I don't think like laning was bad for me.
it's like laning phase spacing around the fourth shot of the Jhin that can be like always spaced. You don't really W trade, you made your E at level 2 while you can't engage. The other issue was that you don't really wanna fight them, you fought them early on, you try to trade into them. The thing is, if Ashe was a little bit smarter and she took Halo Blades and not Comet, you would be dead actually, or be zoned off the wave as hard as possible. So truth to be told, you would be like lots of CS down in this matchup. It wouldn't go this way. It just Ash played too passively for no reason. So it's like you actually get killed, you know. If Ash all ins you, I don't know why exactly he didn't all in you. That's the thing. I actually don't know. Then normally they also take Halo Blades. The other issue was you didn't trade enough with your W, and more than often you saw like your mana in leaning phase was something like 100%, 80% each, something like that, and you didn't go for enough W trades, I suppose, in lane. And what else? I think sometimes you didn't commit in time, or you didn't use a W to poke or to wave clear in time with your W on Zeri. Now what else was there? I mean, this is like a safe like matchup where you play safely. In mid game, you too often walked into their engage, you walked into the Skarner, and luckily he had never a good follow up, so it means you wouldn't die. But when Skarner ults you and stuns you with his E, you're dead actually. So you walk too
I think
often.
these was my major mistakes actually. What I got the scanner things.
Skarner, you walked into Skarner. I guess sometimes you didn't play properly around Vision when you walked around the red instead of taking the safer area towards Drake. Uh, Basically you didn't play around your teammates enough. Your positioning sucked because like if you don't, you're not around Amumu or Chase and they engage on you, you're dead actually because the Oliver goes through walls, right? So it's like the positioning sucked because you play like play the champion as if you could like 1v9. You can't kill them, you know, like you can't just 1v9, you know. So you actually like rely a lot on your teammates as an AD carry, and you should position around them, not randomly in front of like 3 people, you know. Uh, what else? I mean, I guess you didn't ward too much, neither use too many control wards, but I won't really talk too much about that right now. What else?
I mean, like, if we like, I want about the, like, I do this coaching to get better, and when I'm thinking now about like this, I think when I want to get better and climbing in rank, I think it would be better if I start watching my replays and thinking about how my positioning in mid game should be.
Yeah, that would
Because I
also
think
help you.
this is my major, like this is a really, really bad by me. I think
Like,
everything else is okayish and fine, actually even not bad. And
like, look at my screen in here, you see? So,
yeah,
that's the tricky thing about AD carry is your positioning actually like varies between AD carry to AD carry. For example, what counts to be an overstep on a champion like Samira, Kog'Maw, right? It's not really if you're playing Zeri because you actually got really good disengage windows on the Alco. Now, I told you as well to disengage through the Alco area because that's where you can 100% disengage, but you just eat randomly towards your tower, and I don't know why Skarner didn't came because it obviously looked like a gank. So, like with Zeri, you can position more offensively if there is a wall around to disengage, but again, of course, it depends if they can dash through walls as well. Uh, Depends on the thickness of the wall. For example, with Zeri, I look at the Summoner's Rift map, right? Like it varies on the terrain. That's the thing because for example, if you position in here, you see my mouse, right?
yeah,
You
yeah.
can't eat through this whole area. You just gonna get the specific spot, or if you're in the upper side. So in here, you're never overstepping because you can make so much distance that borderline not like Kane can maybe follow you, Talon maybe, but not nothing else really. Like what else? Maybe Aurelion, but not many champions. So but if you position, say, like in a spot where you don't get like a massive disengage with Zeri, for example, you position in here. Now that's kind of deep because it's really hard to get the wall angle off to get a good escape. So it really depends on the terrain itself, like how well can you disengage on Zeri, right? And on other champions, like stuff like Kog'Maw, you don't have much mobility. You have a need to disengage. Samira, you don't have anything except a W, right? So again, depends on their engage. If their engage is not something like Malphite or whatever, like Zac, I told you two examples. Their engage is a hooking champion, such as like let's say like Blitz, Thresh, whatever, maybe Morgana. Then you can disengage with your W, which means we can position more offensively. It really
Mhm.
depends on their engage type, because even on Samira it differs depending on the enemy champions. If their engage is a skill shot, then we can W it. Then we are not overstepping in some case scenario. If their engage is a skill shot, not non-skill shot, my bad, then we are overstepping. And on Kindred, you have a small dash, some small dashes because of your W, so you have some degree of disengage. You can jump through walls, right? Depends. Tristana has really good disengage with her W, right? It varies to champion to champion. Um, it's just like dependent. It's very dependent if you have flash or
Mhm.
ghost up as well. Stuff like that. Stuff like that. Ezreal, right? He is through walls as well. He can cancel himself out of a Blitzcrank hook. So with Ezreal, it's really hard to overstep when you have a flash on your E. Um, so you got to keep in your mind your champion's limitations, really. Or sometimes you're not overstepping because you just kill them. Like I'm this fed and but there's no real overstepping because I just kill them. Or I'm this fed or I'm this fed. Then we don't disengage, we actually counterattack, which can also be dependent on your summoner spells being up or who's positioning around you in your when
Mhm.
your teammates are around, right? So it's dependent on many things. Yeah, this is the old Summoner Shift map, but it's pretty much like the same as it was before. At least the terrain is mostly the same. Like in here,
Yes, it's the
this is
same.
more accurate than the other one. Um, Now what else do you wanna know? We talked about positioning. What else do you wanna know? Like
Maybe like
you gotta
like
like track the map as well if you wanna position correctly. Like you're someone that's always in danger. That's how you should assume when you're playing AD carries. That's the thing.
yeah, yeah.
So if there are no counter-attack, disengage opportunities, then you're overstepping, or your teammates are not shadowing you, of course, then you're overstepping. Um, that's the deal.
Okay.
Is there any other
So
questions you have?
not really. Actually, I'm really thankful for the opportunity to get the coaching
Yeah, you're
from the
welcome.
from the win. Really nice from you, and I think I learned some good stuff.
Hmm.
Maybe I should start focusing on this more. Yeah. So Yeah, and actually, I think like at this win rate, I just don't
yeah,
stop playing.
yeah,
You-
because like it's especially important for you positioning because you get fat this game, and when you're throwing your lead, then you're giving thousands of goals
Yeah,
away, you
but this
know?
game, look at the Kazakhs. Like he destroyed me so hard.
Yeah, like in here you
Uh,
gave like thousands of goals away because when you're this fat, you give out shit ton of gold, you know?
yeah.
So that's
But the
something.
enemy Kazakhs and
Uh-huh.
was like really big, and my jungler was like 113.
Kazakhs Rakan, uh-huh. Yeah. Kazakhs was really fat. I mean, as long as you position nearby your support, you shouldn't be that. That's the thing with Kazakhs. Uh,
My jungler did 3k damage on the game.
yeah.
Uh,
Holy shit. 3k damage. Oh, 113. How do you int against Kazakhs as Rek'Sai? Because
we played
Rek'Sai is just
we
stomps.
we played one against.
Like,
Like
as
we
I
played
know,
4 against
yeah.
5.
As I know, the Rek'Sai should hard stomp Kazakhs.
Yeah.
But I guess
They
this guy was.
focused me like with Malphite, Kha'Zix only focused me. It was really hard. I think I should have sold um
What?
the one item
Definitely. Collector.
no. I should have bought the GA for give me a second. For the collector, for the collector.
Yeah. Yeah, you could well know that, or what else? Like, yeah, they have this Bloodthirster, you have already have Lord Dominix, uh-huh.
Maybe GA for Conqueror, for collector.
I mean, you could go instead of Randuin's GA, honestly, because they have only one crit. That's the thing.
I was thinking because of like
You could also
armor.
go Death's Dance on Samira, you know? It gives you shit ton of damage reduction, cooldown, healing, right? That's also great.
Maybe Death Stance, yeah, maybe Death Stance for Randuins and also GA for Collector.
Just saying, it's to expect to be focused. Oh wait, what kind of
Because
questions do we have here?
yeah, it was like really hard.
Yeah, some people say in the chat, as an AD carry, you always think that Rengar is on you.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's the thing you have to be focused on as an AD carry.
Yeah.
Again here, the guy was like bronze 2 and this one was platinum 1, so it's pretty much reasonable that he's just gonna lose this game, honestly.
Yeah, I was a bit mad because like I was so fat and I thought I can carry as a mirror, but maybe not.
I mean, you got the bronze 2 jungle tier, the platinum 1, so I don't know how fair that is, honestly.
Yeah, it's fine.
Because
I should tell him he should write you some messages for coaching.
yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Now, even if you're going AP build, doesn't it make more sense to get Cosmic Drive over this or the other one, Horizon Focus? At least in the late
I
game,
mean,
it does
I
more
can send
damage.
you the video from Kaiser AP build. It's insane. It's like a Korean build from some. He's like, it's a Korean YouTuber who does English,
Yeah,
complete English videos.
yeah, but that's the
He,
thing. Like, what I'm thinking of 2W skill, anyways, you know. So you might maybe want to make them more frequent, you know, instead of dealing more damage. Because I think with this build, 2W skill, anyways, you know. Or in the late game, you should always switch up Shadow Flame with Void stuff. That's the thing, you know. That's what 100% you should do. But what I can think of, I don't know how to feel about Nashor Tooth. Kraken is 100% better, I think, with this build. As much AD AP you have, Kraken is better. It just.
nah, but it's because Nashor's Tooth gives you Evolve E and W instant.
Yeah, that's why I get it. Like, I think that's why Nashor's is good. Like, it's not bad, but I think after a point, it can be sellable if you're in a game where you just W spam, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
Like, that's the thing. Like, Shadow Flame
The
and Nashor's
passive,
can be
but actually
sellable.
you play it for the passive.
This was a passive. Yeah, but, like,
Execute passive.
this doesn't have execute, Nashor's.
On Kaiser, execute passive.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The other item gives APS. Like, no, it doesn't actually. But that's the thing about Kraken. Like, it's a DPS item, right? So again, it depends on the game. Like, you can go for another burst item like Horizon, if you wanna have more W DPS, right? Or you can also go like Nashor's or Kraken, depending. Like, I think
Yeah,
Kraken has
it
more
depends on the
DPS.
game. I think if you need like burst, you go Nashor's. If you need DPS, you go Kraken, and if you go poke, you can go Horizon.
Like, in the early game, probably you should always get Nashor's, but that's the thing. Like, after a time when you're this fat, I think it should be switched off. it depends how, but I think, cause in the late game, you always gonna have more DPS out of Kraken, DPS wise, than Void Staff is always better than Shadow Flame, or arguably if you wanna have like more damage on your W, you can go Horizon. But like these two are not too keepable in my opinion in the late game, because I think they are just better
I mean,
options for your
yeah,
W
I agree
spam.
on Shadow Flame, 100%. But on Nashor's, I think it really depends on the situation.
Because that's my question. Like, does Nashor have more DPS than Kraken? Which is the thing I don't really feel like, you know.
But in this game, it was perfect because I one-shotted Shaco and Twitch.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shaco Twitch.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and DPS is like really hard against Jax, and
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the Nashor is not really great either, right? Because this guy goes invisible, this guy goes invisible, this guy is a tank. So it's like,
but I mean like poke isn't bad. Also, isn't it like bad also against this?
no, because like is the thing, like your W also like your passive hard counters tanks, you know. So if you can like make your, let's say, like more your W's more like in here you can't fucking auto attack range because you get fucked by Shaco, by Jax, by Rel, by Twitch's ult. Milio also extends his range, so it's like it's really hard for you to go in melee range usually, except in basic attack range, my bad, except if you're really fat. But into this comp, it's generally not advised to like go in attack range, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because it feels like you're just gonna get fucked, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So what you're looking for is just like better and more frequent cross map like pokes in the mid late game. That's why I would like switch off thing is like Nashor with Cosmic, or the other one, of course, Horizon. Horizon deals more damage, Cosmic makes your W's more frequent. Because two W's are killing everybody, you know? So if you can like make them more frequent, that would also help you a lot. Then I guess Cosmic gives you some speed, which does save your life in some case, because they have an engaging comp, and having more spacing, more mobility, it's definitely great, you know, just for disengaging purposes. That's my thing. Um, then even if you don't want to get rounds, like it makes sense to get it, but not as a second item. You want to get Borg first, right? Usually Borg into Guinso into like rounds if you really have to. But it's only like rounds is only good into specific comps where they have like lots of frontliners. Into like many assassins, it's not great, for example. Because they just are gonna position differently. So usually like even Kraken is better, or Bork is better. Bork is recommended as well, right? Like in long term, I think Kraken could have more DPS. It's just like the slow feels to be really good from Blade of the Ruin, and it also gives
Yeah.
some decent lifesteal and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because in here you don't deal too much damage with rounds, that's the thing, you know. They have HP tank, HP tank. They don't have much HP, but you would see like your single target DPS should be a lot, and then
I
you wanna
mean,
spread it with.
I was like, no, I was building it because I won lane, and I was thinking, okay, I'm too fat right now, and my like my teammates were fat too.
Yeah, but
So
that's
I
the
was
thing.
thinking
Like
like,
runs is never an early game item. Is the thing. Like you never, no, you don't get it as a second item mainly because you don't have enough on hit set, you know, to spread it. Like you wanna have damage and then spread it. So it's more valuable for you to kill a Urgot, kill a Udyr at first, and when you have like this takes away a lot of your pressure, you know.
mm-hmm.
So when you have like enough single target DPS, then maybe you're gonna be like, maybe I wanna spread it and I wanna go rounds. But even with Lulu, it's not worth to go rounds yet. It's worth when you have like Bork, Kraken, or maybe just have at least two items and get third rounds. But generally, like as a second item, it's not recommended. Because out of these two items, we don't have much damage, then we don't have an item to synergize it with. So now Kraken, like rounds does synergize a bit with it, but it's not that great compared to Blade of the Ruined King, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I see, I see.
So it's not that good. It's not that great. Also, some
Yeah.
people go Ludens, but I think Queens is also like pretty good. It depends what you wanna do. Like Queens is better
Like
into tanks.
it's the I have sent you the tutorial actually from the Professor Didang. It's like really cool streamer.
Like it makes sense. Like this also gives you like DPS into everybody. Then the magic pen feels to be good, right? The armor pens
Yeah.
are great. So everything is like good about Guinsoo. It's just I think solely for W spam Ludens might be a bit better. No, it's just like this gives a lot of magic penetration, which makes gives me some doubts. I think Guinsoo is better into like tanks. Comps where you kind of have to deal with tanks, but you kind of want to deal with squishies as well. So in here it makes a lot of sense because they got tanky, tank, right? And then these two are squishies, right? So it's a bit better into like bruisers, tanks, right? But otherwise, Ludens is better at poking, way better, and makes your pokes more frequent as well, you know? That's what I can think of at least, right? Um, then going to just like squishes, I guess, basic attack DPS, right? But if you're in a game where you just gotta look yourself into spamming W, then Ludens might be better. That's what I can say for sure.
Mm. Okay. Yeah.
You
As
see-
I said, I'm thankful,
Yep, you're welcome.
and I will actually go now and play some Clash games.
Alright, goodbye then.
Yeah. Have a great one. Thank you so much.
Bye. Well, how do you guys think this coaching session went? Olulufi Jack's best moments could kill or innocent, so a 1v9 guide Gwen Sage, Annie versus Michael Jackson. Hey, what was the question? How to increase self-confidence? Lucy. I hacked Angela. Edie Growth with Kais is broken now. Actually, it's wrong because at level 9 you can get an upgrade. The Ribbon Riot game said it. You get it at 9 faster. You get it at level 9, which you would normally get it at 11. So that's good. That's big. That's an earlier power spike you can reach. Mail. Yeah, I guess that's it for the league coaching. My eyes. I guess that's it for the league coaching for now, guys. See you on my next stream, which will be tomorrow. Probably